Yo, what's good? It's Terrell from Keep It 100 podcast show. I have a special guest. I shouldn't even have to introduce this person anymore as much as he's been on our podcast. But I have BEEZYRMG from Dallas. He's going to be talking to me about his album. Once he does join, I will connect them so I can start my conversation with him. But yeah, anyone out there want to come on our podcast? Like, we're always down. Like, we do advertisements and marketing for you guys as well. So let me know. Just send us a DM. Our Instagram is keep.it100 podcasts. Facebook, Keep It 100 podcast show. If you want to send us an email, that's keep it 100 podcast show at gmail.com. I'm currently still waiting for BZ. Hopefully he drops some heat for me during this podcast. I've been waiting like a cool minute for this album to drop. I hear October. Hopefully October. Hopefully he provides me with a date today. So we'll be good on that. Because I heard, from what I heard there's actually more songs that was actually promised. So originally, I guess it was supposed to be like 8 or something, but apparently it's a little bit more songs. So I shall be down for that. Oh, there he is for sure, my guy. Hopefully my connection doesn't mess up today. So I haven't done this in a while. So bear with me if it does. But it says it's currently waiting for the thing.
What up, what up, what up, what up?
What's on? What's going on, bro?
Man, not much, man. Chilling.
For sure. I feel like I shouldn't have to introduce you anymore. But
Right?
for the sake of this podcast, and if someone sees it that doesn't know you, by all means, introduce yourself, sir.
I go by the name of BEEZYRMG. I am part of the Legacy Pushers, a real music group, and a regular here at Keep It 100, man. And I'm going to keep it 100 with y'all about the album today.
Yeah, for sure. I titled this, I don't know what I titled it. I think it was Album Talks or something.
Album talk, yeah.
Yeah, but I have some different questions for you before we talk about that. Okay, ready for this?
Ready.
Okay, so I took it upon myself to go through your Spotify lists, and it gives me a top 5 popular song list. I just want to know if you agree with the list. I don't. I could read it to you though.
I'm not aware of all of what they have on top 5. I hadn't looked at it in a little bit.
Boomer Sooner DNA is number 1.
Okay.
Your Love is number 2.
Okay.
Missing is 3. How Does It Feel?
I think Your Love should be at the top, but I agree with the list only because Boomer Sooner was a college song, and it got a lot more clout from the college because it dropped during the season. So yeah, man, that ended up, is it my best body of work in the world? No, but it was something that was very near and dear to me, especially because my brother played for the Sooners, man. So shout out to Lou. Yeah, man, but Your Love is right there. It's a hard one, man. It's a hard one.
Why is that song with Gina J not on there?
That should definitely be at the top. I'm not sure. I think Spotify might be a shout out to Spotify one time. I ain't knocking Spotify by no means. I love having my music on Spotify, but I think maybe I don't know what it's something in the algorithms, man, that they got going with that situation.
Yeah,
That's currently not there. And I'm like, yo, like
That
what's
should be. I've seen it in top 5 before. Actually, it was like at number 1 at one point. So yeah, I think that's just kind of. I think it kind of fluctuates, man. At the end of the day.
um speaking of Gina J, bro.
Uh-huh.
I'm calling her out for a podcast on this one. So
Oh.
she sees this, she knows where to DM me at. So yeah. But
Yeah.
I need some music from her though, like for
Me
real.
too, man. I talked to her via text message, man. This past weekend, we chatted a little bit, as far as just text message back and forth. And yeah, we're supposed to get together, man. But I think she has some family functions this weekend. But definitely looking forward to getting her back in. She is the queen, man. She is cold. Love everything about her. Yeah, just I guess timing with all this stuff, man. Because unfortunately, COVID's still out here. So
Yeah. She creating a. She said she got a SoundCloud though. She's supposed to send me some songs though, so we're gonna see.
she does. She does have a SoundCloud. She got some dope stuff, man. I really like her stuff.
Oh yeah, while I'm on the subject of calling people out, Kels. Yeah, I haven't I haven't forgot. Wait, for sure.
Yeah,
But
man. It's my dog. I'm calling out right now. Hey, Kel. Hey, Kel. Waiting
yeah,
on my verse, yo.
for sure.
That's my dog. We talked this past weekend too. She's trying to get verses sent over, man. She's been working on a bunch of different stuff. Hadn't had time to get into the big studio to get things knocked out. So she wants to make sure she delivers quality work when delivered. So
Okay.
definitely, yeah. She didn't promise an album yet or anything like that, but she do some singles and stuff like that, and just put out some fresh music, man, to kind of just get the memory jogging, going, brain
Yeah,
exercise.
for sure. Okay. I guess we could talk about this album. I know I've been waiting for it. Like you already know I've been waiting.
Yeah.
So
Actually, right before we do that, first, and I want to ask you guys: are you okay with me addressing anything political on your podcast?
by all means, bro.
Okay. My city of Lubbock, Texas. I won't say any names because I'm not defaming anybody, and I got love for everybody. But I've been endorsing a person, and it's brought to my attention that he was part of the MAGA march yesterday. I just want to let my people know that I love my people to death. I in no way, nor form, no fashion stand by that, or I'm not a part of that as well. I don't knock people for their beliefs. You believe what you want to believe. You can be racist if you want to be racist. Do what you want to do. That's your own life. You do what you want to do. But I stand by my people, and we've been through a lot in this country. And by no means do I stand by anything close to that. But like I said, man, I love everybody. I hope everyone can practice what they love to practice, man, because that's the beautiful part about being here in this United States, man. You're free. You can do whatever you want to do. Your beliefs, your beliefs. I don't hate a person because of their beliefs either. But I in no way, nor form, nor fashion, if I am associated anywhere and people think that I automatically assume it, I want to let them know off the rip that is not the case. But now about this album.
All right, let me see. All right. Mr. Go Get It.
Yeah. I just got off the phone talking to my bro about that stuff, man. At the end of the day, for sure, man. Yeah, just had to let my city know, stand by him, man. Like, for sure. Been through so much in that segregated small town, man. It's unreal. It's crazy, bro. But at the end of the day, man, got enough of that going on. And I stand by our people by all the way, big time. Don't stand by no craziness, but I stand by our people, man, and I just want everything to go well. But yeah, this album, bro. Are you ready for exclusive?
Wait. Hold on. I need to make sure everything is right before I hear what I want to hear. Whatever you're gonna give me, scratch that. But it was freezing a little bit, so I can still hear you. But I just want to get that out of the way really quick.
Oh.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
I can hear
Am I
you,
freezing?
but like you're moving
Am I
and stuff.
froze?
It freezes kind of.
I'm froze.
So, and you're not froze, but now you are. You go one direction and you'll sit there for like 2 seconds and then go back.
Froze.
And then yeah.
Froze. Oh man.
Oh, you moving? Move again. It froze right there.
That's crazy.
So
It's freezing like that, man.
wait, Mr. Go Get It says it's not freezing.
Yeah, I was gonna say, man, I can see my movement like just fine too.
All right, fine. Let's do it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Album exclusive. We have changed the album name. The album is going to be titled Two Sides. The reason that it's not going to be labeled CV19 Vibes is because, or CV20 Vibes, excuse me, I decided not to name it after something that's going on in the world that's kind of jacked up, man. Initially, I wanted to name it that because I wanted people to be able to vibe to this good music. And I may drop that as a mixtape at some point, but I want to give these people an album, and they're going to get both sides of me. They're going to get the hip-hop side and the R&B side. So I want to mix it up and just give them two different sides so they can see who I am as an artist. I'm really flexing on here lyrically as far as hip-hop goes. And then, you know, what I do, I get in the bag with this R&B stuff, man. I'm still doing me with the R&B stuff. Now, as far as release date, I know that everybody, hey, you ask me like, man, when you going to put this thing out? When you gonna put this thing out? So, our initial date, of course, when we were trying to figure out the album name and all that stuff, was back in September. We will not put an exact date on it, but we will let people know that by the end of October, we'll be dropping it. By the end of October.
Like I said, hurry up, my phone's about to die.
Yeah, he is. He said, hurry up. Bro, you missed the spiel already. I already let him know I don't stand by none of that. By no means.
Okay, for sure. How many tracks?
Somewhere between 10 and 15.
What was it originally? Like 8%?
It was like 8. We were going to do just like a small little snippet album. But I felt like I needed to give them both sides. And it's almost like you're getting two full sides. You're getting an R&B album and a hip-hop album all together in one. So, yeah, man, it's about to be off the chain. Put a lot of work into this project. I got some cool features. I got T-Rail. I can officially say that now because the vocals are here. So we're going to make that announcement. I got Lil Melv on the album. Mr. Go Get It on the album, of course, my big bro. Who else do I have on the album? I'll have Nomad will be on the album. Swiss, Lil Melv, I think I've already said that. But yeah, they'll be on the album, man. It's another star-studded project. But you will get a chance to see me flex a little bit more on some more just solo ones. Because there's a great amount of tracks that you can kind of go through and people pick their likes and go from there, man. Plug, shout out. Let's go get it. We're working on a project right now. Ours may drop somewhere around in the same ballpark, man. We working, man. Got some new singles about to come.
Wait a minute, hold on. Something just came back to my memory.
Uh-huh.
I did a podcast with Mr. Go Get It, right?
Uh-huh.
And I was promised some bars on second podcast, so I'll throw that out there, sir. Hey, I'm just saying, but
yeah,
but
for sure.
Oh,
shout out to my Lakers one time, man.
For sure, bro.
Finally, bro. In the
Lakers
finals. Tell people stop talking about LeBron, man. Leave Bron alone.
They're not gonna stop it, bro.
Leave him alone, man. He done
Oh,
proved everything you possibly could prove, bro.
that's light work
You know it.
for sure.
Oh, he want me to play She Ain't Got No Feelings. That's a new single that we about to drop.
You on it?
Mm-hmm. So
Okay.
it's an album together. I know I keep drinking this during the podcast. Tell Cynthia to send me a check, man. Let's turn this around, man. I am endorsing like a mug. Send me a check, man. Hey, that's all I drink, dog. I just got in 5 cases, man.
Send them the bag, bro.
Man, send me a
Product
bag.
product
9.5
placement.
pH, man. I drink alkaline water, man. People, do your research on alkaline water. My brother Lou put me up on this a while back, man. Get you some black seed oil too, people. My bro, Mr. Go Get It, put me up on it. I plugged in, but you gotta send me a check, man. Come on, man. Send the check to keep it 100, man. He sent you. Come on.
But
yeah, we got an album together, man. We still gonna call it My Brother's Keeper. We were gonna do that before Yellow Beezy and Trap Boy Freddy dropped their album, and I was like, let's change it. My big bro was like, nah, man, let's just stick to the script. Put it out anyway, even though it's labeled the same, man. And it's gonna be dope, bro.
when y'all got that coming?
Somewhere around the ballpark, the same, man. It may be December.
Okay. Like a
But
back-to-back.
I promised my people a album in the month of October, bro. I
For
promise
sure.
an album. And keep it 100 to know before anybody else knows the day that it's gonna drop.
Bet. Okay. So
Look, Big Brother say November now. He said, forget it. Let's just do November then. Okay, so it's not December. It's November. I mean, we got some flex work, bro. We got a lot of tracks already.
okay. We dropped in get my birthday weekend.
Going down. Hey, man, he called it. Here we go.
How many tracks? Do you know yet?
At least 9.
9?
At least 9.
Is it just you? Or you guys like have other artists on there?
For the most part, it's just me and him, man. We've been flexing, man. Look at him. He funny. He said 12. He said let's do 12. 12 tracks. Hey, big bro, down there in the comment section, let's show y'all how funny we are, bro, because we just be flexing in the studio. We be dropping so much stuff, man. He said, fuck it. Let's just drop 12. So
The comment section. He just like announced this like right now or in the comment section.
he said, fuck it. We're dropping 12. We dropping 12, man. That's how it go. It's just lyrical exercise. That shit's so easy, though, and it's both of us together, man, because at the end of the day, man, what we do is we go 16 for 16, man, when we in the booth together. Shit just dope, bro.
You forgot about Hot Boy. It's Hot Boy.
Huh?
Hot Boy.
Oh, the single?
Oh, I didn't know about it. I was just reading the comments.
Yeah. I wasn't even paying attention, man. No, I didn't forget about Hot Boy. I just ain't put that one up in the air just yet. Once we finish that bad boy, then I'm gonna be like, damn, that one gonna be a surprise to a lot of people, man. People gonna be like, damn, that was bang.
So there's a song called "She Got No Feeling" from the comment section.
She ain't got no feelings, yeah.
Yo, I question: Big Ken not on the album?
Of course.
Okay, all right.
Of course.
Your album, though.
Yeah. Hey, without both.
Okay.
Yeah. Little bro always gonna be a part of it, man. No matter what, man. I ain't even got to mention because you be like, you don't never say a nigga name, nah. You just a part of me, man. At the end of the day, yes, for sure. Big Ken gonna be on there, man.
For sure. Sounds good.
We got a song called "Don't Know Shit." Again, he sent you. Send me a check, man. And me be big, and I was just messing.
Get that product placement, bro.
Man,
For sure. Okay, for sure. So are we gonna get like an exclusive or something?
Absolutely.
For sure.
I'll drop some. She ain't got no feelings. Let's pull that up. Let's pull up some light work.
Ken
For the podcast. Yeah, Ken. Then we must look like the Gap Band all together. Then I'll be Uncle Charlie.
That's
Pull it up, bro. Ready? I don't even gotta pull it up. Sorry, right here. At least I thought it was for a second. Straight out the email one time. Pull my phone now. What else is new on Keep It 100, man? What y'all got coming new? Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all because y'all done turned me on to a lot of artists, bro.
for sure.
Y'all got a nigga working with artists in London and Mexico and shit.
I think JR has an artist coming. Like she's a DJ, and she apparently has like a #1 hit or something like that.
Yeah, a new DJ.
Yeah,
Like what?
it's someone like I've never seen and you never seen.
Yeah.
So
check her out, man.
Yeah, he got
a record label also. That's so funny, man.
Yeah. Apparently he said she got a record. So
oh, she got a deal?
I don't know the details, but I'm pretty sure he'll come back and pop his head in a podcast again.
Yeah.
Yeah. He got that coming, and before I came on, some artists messaged they're down for a podcast. So
I've been still moving, man. Y'all got a lot going on still.
yeah, for sure, bro. Like yeah, that's what we got. DJ watch part stuff like that. Yeah, that's pretty much what we guys like. Been the same. We've been like with different people, but it's gonna be dope, bro, for sure.
Yeah, damn sure. Yeah, while I'm up here looking through stuff, man, trying to get this dang track up.
Yo, homie from the live you did or the video you did with me, it's pretty dope.
Yeah, man, it was freestyling my cousin, man. He's from Atlanta. He'll be down here till end of the week, man. We got to get him on.
Yeah, for sure. He's pretty dope. He makes beats too, right?
Yeah, he made them beats. He made some cool beats, man. Y'all could
have put an album out that night, literally.
Right. Just going beat for beat.
Yeah, it was pretty dope. I ain't gonna lie about that. But I am currently waiting for 2 albums from you guys now. Then yours and you and your brother's album, and whoever else on Legacy Push drop an album. I don't really know, but
it's coming. Exclusive.
I put it down to the scene, can I feel it? I put my broken heart machine, want no healing. I put my phone down and she ain't in my business. I put my blood, got some head, now we sipping. I put that dick up in the machine, can I feel it? I put my broken heart machine, want no healing. I put my phone down and she ain't in my business. I put my blood, got some head, now we sipping. So what's the deal? I've been on the pills, I've been saying trill on the real. I just on the deal, worth a couple meal. I feel like I'm raw, ready to get out. I'm mad at chick who ain't got no feeling. Fuck me like a boss, so who it is? I can't even lie. That pussy is fine. Fuck up on the back, real good. Smack her on the thigh. Real talk, she be getting money. She don't fuck with diamonds. Real talk, she ain't got no feelings. So fuck how you feeling. Real talk, hard to pay a brother. She don't want no healing. On my mama, ain't no drama. Undercover like Osama. Beat that monkey real good. Have a comment for her mama. Put my phone down. Roll that blood. Sweat dripping like sun. Who it is? Is that boy saying, fuck this and go get it. I'm the king of the bill. Tell the rap niggas come get it. Ask the Diddy, I got glizzies and hope in me. And they sticky fucking with me. Leave you sleepy, sick baby. Nigga sleep. I'm in the heck up to the scene. Kiss no feelings. A couple broken hearts, but she ain't want no healing. I put my phone down and she ain't in my feelings. I want my blood, got some head, now we sipping. no healing. I pull my phone out and she ain't in my business. I roll my blunt, got some head now. Sipping I spin it back on a big bag, drop it round that thing, keep it poppin'. Shit, when a nigga put it in, take a bad then pull off in a bin. She ain't tripping about the cell phone. Told me call him up, bring a ball home. Tell him pull up and drop off the ball. She sided, she rockin', no feelings, skip the knockin'. She ain't never went to college, but she a fool with the knowledge. She picture perfect, spin it all, cause she perfect. And if a bitch want to smoke, I tell them like she gon' talk it. We 50-50 when it comes to the grind, 24/7, we gon' fuck up the town. Pass the niggas bustin' off their mind. The truth with it plays all the time. The truth with it, we can do it fine. I'm fall out, nothing out of line. Couple licks all out the time. Switch on me, shot it, stay down. Don't take shit, you know I moves around. Running on the halls all around the town. I'm supposed to hold the shit down. Let them hate on me, I ain't got time. High taste all on the ground. Tell them look at me, please take their time. I mash off, cause a big cloud. Know how I do smoke a big loud.
Easy Gates.
Exclusive.
Okay, bro, I rocks with that song. That's pretty fire.
Big bro got jokes in the comments talking about Beezy Gates. Hey, Gates even approved that verse.
Okay, that's on you guys' album?
Yeah. Put my phone there. I just dropped a single off of my album called Legacy Letter.
Yeah.
So on Spotify, iTunes, Amazon Music, Shazam it, hell, Hey Siri, whatever. Everything, bro. She'll play it. She'll play it for you. She'll play it for you, man. It's called Legacy Letter by BEEZYRMG, and that's one of the singles off the album. It's a song that's dedicated to my family. We're getting ready to do some legacy letter. Boy, I can't even get it out. Legacy letter challenges, where we drop the beat with the hook. Shout out to Big Bro Idea. We're gonna drop that, man, and just see who can put their best 16s about their legacy and their children, and you know, make it something real positive for the people, man.
For sure.
Probably give away a gift or two or something like that. You never know. $100 to a couple $100 gift card or something, man.
Okay, for sure.
See who got it going. The album. What can we play? What can we play? Let's see. Take a look. I would just play. Actually, before I play that, let's just go ahead and give them some snippets, man. The album gonna be fire, bro. I promise. If people say I ain't never spit before, they gonna. This album, I made sure that I gave you everything that people wanted more. For damn sure. Speaks to the team.
We been getting dough out the front door, bust the shit down like a huncho, straight to the cheese like pronto. We been dipping through the streets like nachos. I am the one, let's get it done. Slam the game down like a 20 on table. Keep the connect game strong like a cable. Hold this shit down like a bull in the stable. They say I kill, drill, fishes, catch cool fever cause bitch I'm on fire. Ask around town how I flex like flex. Muscle game strong like some steel in the tire. Let's get it rolling, always control it. Bitch, I come straight from 806. Gorillas with lions and tigers and pigs. Hub City Spanish, yeah, I'm too legit. Never could quit it, I'm so addicted. Do it like P98 with no limit. Never been fixed, so you know it's no gimmicks. Keep it 100, salute like lieutenant. Check this shit down. move it around. In a few colors, swear straight through the town. King of the castle, I stand on the mount. Bitches, the pushers be holding shit down and don't give a damn what haters look. Like Tracy, we gon' keep it hooking. Hold up. We gon' keep holding shit down. Regardless of city or town. Cause that's how the pushers be down. Hold up.
Ooh, fire.
Mm.
We'll pay Big Bro on that one for sure, man. Ah,
Yeah,
push it. Yeah.
that's pretty intense right there, bro.
We gonna keep all that shit down. And like, man, this album is more in the context of the spitting, bro. And this project, it was very important for me to just really, really go on this album. Like, people to be like, damn, okay. We ain't never heard him just really, 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 really spit like that. Like, he been cool, like, maybe before the verses go. And I wanted people to really hear the growth. They be like, damn, oh, he go hard. Or, you know, when you hear about me, they be like, oh, he cool, he a dope cat. And, you know, he do both. And they both all right, or whatever the case people may hear, man. But it was very important to me and keen to me that people heard the growth and the elevation.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. I got some questions.
Yep, I'm ready for you. Shoot.
Okay, so the Legacy Letter song, what, like, how did that come about? One, two, like, I know the inspirations are like family, kids, stuff like that. But like, what made you like? What did you like? Wake up and decide like, yo, I'm gonna drop this Legacy Letter song.
Really, man, you hear people always talk about take as many videos as you can with your kids, leave a will, write a letter in a will, and leave it for your kids. And when people pass away all the time, man, and God forbid, I pray that I live for a very long time. But I mean, everybody know I've had my battles with health over the past couple of years, and you know, I pray that everything still keeps working out, man. Which I have very faith that I'm gonna die old. But my thing was, why wait to do my own like letter to my children? Because when people die, people are always like, oh, you know, your daddy loved you, or that person, man, you should have, what he was like, man, how he felt about you. And I felt it was important that even if my kids didn't really understand it now, which they do because they sing the songs, these are little smart 3-year-olds and 8-year-olds. But it was just very important to me. And then for my wife, shout out to my wife, man, she done rock with me through everything, bro. I'm telling you, like, but it was just important that I leave that piece of material for my children and my wife to go back and be able to listen to, because it's not people going to be telling my children, like, you know, if I died, that God forbid something happened, they like, oh, well, your daddy, man, you act just like, man, he'd been proud of you. He loved you. I was like, man, forget that. I'm gonna just do it now. I'll just go ahead and make the track. My children can always go back and listen to the records, because music is forever anyways, whether it's good or bad. They can go back through my catalog and they can listen to the stuff. But that song in particular was for them, you know, and anybody else that has a family and kids that feel the same way, man. Like, I really wanted to put something out that was very genuine and real. And regardless if people was like, that ain't street enough or whatever the case may be, I don't care what it was, man, because it was really meant for the people that have families and people love their children, man. So that's what it really was about. I want to leave that now so that if something ever did happen, God forbid, my children don't have to have that, oh, well, your daddy loved you and all that. Like, they know my exact words to them from me in my exact words.
Okay, for sure. I always wonder, like, does someone just wake up and do that, or is it just like, yo, I need this legacy?
Yeah.
So
it was on my brain, man. It was on my brain heavy.
Okay, for sure. And that song I just heard, like, what's the inspiration behind that one?
Inspiration is I push it. Basically, it's just letting the world know that, like, look, man, like, I do this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, regardless of city or town, regardless of where you see me, regardless of who you may think I am, like, I do this. Like, I do this music stuff. You know what I'm saying? And it's never to throw it up in nobody's face and be like, I'm better than you or whatever the case may be. But it's just like a nudge to let them know, like, hey, I'm 35, but I do this. I push it, man. I can push it. I can still go back at it like it was '96. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, still come through with the heat
You know, we gonna keep holding shit down,
for
regardless
sure.
of city or town. That's how the pushes get down. You know, it's kind of like an introduction to put legacy pushes too. So
Okay.
all in one, but it was just letting people know that I could still flex on the mic, man. Nothing too crazy thought out, but it's just basically putting together metaphors and just destroying.
Okay. Sounds good. Eventually, will there be a Legacy Pushers album?
For sure. I've already thought about that. Probably, man, me, Mel, and Swiss, and I talk to Mr. Go Get It about it all the time, man. We just want to get these other projects out first. By the way, Swiss Comfort, damn, I almost said Confidential, Lord, please again. He'll kill me for that one. That's his first album. Swiss Pisces is done too, man. His album is done. It's an R&B album. You got to get him on a podcast, by the way, plug. But once we get these albums out, man, we'll just come together and just create some dope shit and put it out as a compilation.
Okay. How many projects do you guys like have coming? Like the artists?
So me, I'm dropping. Swiss is dropping. Melv is dropping some new singles. Mr. Go Get It is dropping another album, which he won't be Mr. Go Get It. He's annihilating the Mr. Go Get It character. Plug. This is an announcement that probably nobody knew. He'll probably kill me. I don't know how you feel about it, but I'm going to go ahead and say this shit anyway. He's killing Mr. Go Get It, and he's bringing back Savage. Savage was the guy that started this whole shit with Mr. Go Get It, man. At the end of the day, he switched his name over. So he going back to that Savage, that grimy guy. They just get in there and just kill it, that street, that trap sound. So he going back to that, man. And so basically it's Beezy and Savage, and not Beezy and Mr. Go Get It for the album. But yeah, man. So we have him. So me, Swiss, Mel has singles, but we're releasing his albums, all of his albums, and the catalog will be up soon. And we'll promote those at that time whenever they're all out, because we're going to do something really special with all of them, but they're all being uploaded. Me and Mr. Go Get It / Savage, and then Savage by himself. Nomad is still coming.
I'm waiting. That one.
We've had some really deep conversations. He's a I don't want to word it the proper way so people can understand it without it being too complex, but he, in so many words, is a perfectionist. And if it's not to his standard, he don't care if it takes 2-3 years. He's not going to just put it out there and just give it to the people, because he really cares about everything. And the dude, the GOAT, bro. I just keep it. I'm keeping it 100. I'll keep it 100, bro. Nomad is the GOAT. I'm gonna just put it out there right now, man. If people don't understand and don't know, that boy the GOAT, man. I ain't heard nobody put. I mean, I go hard. Everybody that I fool with go hard, bro. But this dude is the GOAT, man. Like for real, for real. And that's pretty much all, man. Just in my little circle, man. I hope to work with Gina J on releasing her project. That's not set in stone, but we hope to do that too, man. Yeah, I'm not missing anything. That's about it as far as the legacy goes. And then of course a compilation. People will be looking for that. I think that'll be hard.
Okay, for sure. So what's going on with you guys' merchandise? I remember I saw it.
All that stuff had froze, man. I had linked with the company dude to do it, and they all froze up, man, because of COVID and all the shipping. And we were just like, man, we just gonna halt for a second, and then we may take it to a different distributor. Plug distributors, what's up? Legacy looking for y'all. If you know a distributor that can get the merchandise out to people, because we want to roll it out the way we like to roll it out, and people actually get it and not have a bunch of issues, man, because merchandise can be a headache. But we definitely want to do that, but it'll be at the right time.
All right, for sure. Question I asked you the first time we ever talked. Has your top 5 artists changed?
No, I don't think so.
No, still the same.
I think I believe it's still exactly the same, man.
And have you been like listening to like anything new that's out? I know I have. That's why I
I
bring it.
I always listen to her. And people may be surprised by that, but I always listen to her. I love her sound. Um, literally love her sound. Um, I listen to Khalid. A lot of people may not even think like, what Khalid? Got some great inspiration from him. Got a chance to have a great conversation with him backstage at the concert, and we chopped it up, gave me some great motivation. So far as singers there, um, hip hop. I listen to Mr. Go Get It a lot. Cliche, maybe. It's my bro, but I listen to him a lot, man. Who else am I listening to lately? Just in off the top of my head. Um, I listen to Anderson .Paak a lot.
All right.
I like he funky, man. I love Anderson .Paak. So I get a lot of a wide range of inspirations, man. I can go back and kick it in when I'm trying to just wound down. I can listen to some EDM, bro. And people be like, "What? You a rapper and a thing, and you listen to EDM, bro?" I can wound down on some EDM, man. Um, yeah, man. Those are the kind of people I listen to lately. Not to knock none of the new kids, stuff like that. Shout out to Lil Baby. He doing his thing.
Have you heard that Big Sean out?
Big Sean is dope. Always been slept on. I haven't heard the album though. I'll keep it
He
100.
had a song with Nipsey on there, bro. Like is
I heard it's crazy.
it
I heard
is
it's crazy.
it is like so fire. I think
I have
that
a hard, I had to make sure that I'm done with the album before I start listening to too much new music because I don't want I I never bite off nobody, but I I pick up on music so fast, bro. Like, 'cause I used to be a hype man. I used to be Mel's hype man, dude. I used to learn songs, the entire song of somebody else's body of work in literally like 5 minutes. So I pick up on music so fast, and it'll be, subconsciously in my brain, and I will literally be like super duper influenced. Like, and in the middle of my project, I'm going a certain way. You might hear me sounding like Nipsey or something. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like, there's nothing wrong with being inspired, but like, I try to make sure that I stay true, authentic Carbon when it comes down to writing my album and try not to get like you want to draw inspiration, but the people that you like the most, like Nipsey, like I'll play a Nipsey song over and over again, over and over and over and over again, and then I'll draw so much inspiration from that that even when I start spitting, it's hard to even get back into my mode. You know what I'm saying? Because I automatically want to spit like he's spitting. Because it's that, man, he was that electrifying when it came down to inspire artists and people in general.
for sure.
Shit,
I had
I
a question.
started a bit. I stopped nursing and started a business after listening to Nipsey's last album.
Is that the Brew Media?
Blue Media, yep. Shout out, plug, man.
For sure. Like, what are you guys like? What do you guys do over there?
We do real estate media. We don't put it all under one umbrella, but the things that we do is real estate and listing photography, videography. We have drone shots. We do virtual staging, as well as we've teamed up for actual staging with an interior designer. Shout out Naomi, Ventana Homes. We also do marketing for real estate agents and stuff like that. We do some family and events, but the bulk of our stuff is real estate, man. We do a lot of real estate. We do a lot of videos for real estate agents, walkthroughs of the properties of the homes. I fly a lot of drone stuff, man, and that stuff is fun.
How long you been involved with the Brew Media? Like, when did it come about?
Brew Media was established in 2018,
Okay.
January 2018. Yeah, it was established, but with myself, my brother Lewis Baker, shout out. We started the company, man, and he already had all these like a lot of experience in listing photography and videography and stuff like that, and I had already dabbled with it for a while, and then Naomi joined, man. So we got about a good 10 to 14 years experience in there. Just even within the new company, like we got about 14 years of experience of everything that we do.
All right. And were you guys like affected like with the whole COVID? Did it like slow business down? Did it make it better for you guys?
Yes and no. And the reason I say yes is because everybody's been affected to some extent.
Mm-hmm.
But I say no because the housing market is still booming, man.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
the competition is still really, really, really high. Like, and I mean, there's a lot of photographers, videographers, but we stand out, man, because we just put so much time and effort into people's stuff, man. We don't just go take a picture like, clack, clack, done. Like,
Yeah.
you know, we actually study the angles and to make sure that it looks right and make sure that the coloring is good and make sure that it, man, everything is in high quality. Make sure that MLS quality is right because they have their own standards. Make sure that the realtor doesn't get in any issues with, you know, branding or anything like that, man. So, I mean, we're smaller companies, so we have time to do that stuff. And bigger companies, they kind of lose that feel because they're so large at this point that they're just like trying to keep up, stay on the time crunch, man. And a lot of times the quality gets lost in that. And I don't knock anybody for that, but that's something no matter how far we grow. If we grow so far to where the quality is lacking, then we will definitely downsize. Like we'll always stay where we are, man, and keep that quality you can feel.
All right, for sure. Yeah, I always wondered when that came out, but I never got a chance to ask you about it.
Mm-hmm.
So that was the reason for that question.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, moving on. I have a question for you. Do you like artist question? Like, say for example, let's say you had a rap group, right?
Mm-hmm.
Following me? Got a rap group, right? And you have this one dope artist that like writes like a bunch of songs, a bunch of hits,
Mm-hmm.
and say like he doesn't feel like being appreciated. He just walks away. Do you think? Do you think if a company loses an artist or if they lose a producer, which is a sound, what do you think is the most serious loss?
The producer or the artist?
Yeah,
Me choosing between? It just depends on what has been done in that scenario because it's still a major loss whether they lose either. Now, people will say in the New York Minute that, oh, this artist come a dime a dozen, and that's what and they'll say sort of the same thing about producers, but mostly about artists. They'll be like, as long as we don't lose that sound. But they fail to realize that even if that beat slapping and knocking, maybe in today's time they can kind of get away with putting anybody on it because you ain't gotta say shit nowadays. As long as the beat slapping, so I'm thinking while I'm going. But at the same time, man, if an artist like Wayne, if he brings a certain type of umph to that production, then that production is not going to be that production because it's like the production is missing a whole instrument.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like, and if you can't just be playing an organ and the organ is the whole entire carry sound and just go replace it with a flute. You know what I'm saying? Like that ain't go. I mean, it may go to some people, but I mean, it's not going to. Excuse me, it's not going to go over so well.
oh, for
And it's
sure.
hard. It's hard for me to just say, "Oh, just pick one." But I mean, you could have very strong arguments either way. You know, with the sound. But I think that the most thing is loyalty lacks whenever anything happens like that. And if anybody ever feels that type of way, you can't control how people feel. But I feel like loyalty lacks. And that's kind of what happened. I mean, just to bring up that subject, that's kind of what happened with our situation with For Sure Entertainment with Lil Mel when we were younger, man. And a lot of us just didn't get it. We were just kind of like, I want to be the man right now. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like, and it was kind of like, no, dog, this shit is being set up to where even though it's on me and I'm the man and I'm pushing and we got the clout, like we setting this up to where we get the bag, all of us gonna be straight and you could be the man the entire time if you'd like to. If you don't ever want to drop another album with us, your name is gonna be built up off of that. And man, a lot of us just broke off of the situation and messed it up right at the brink of getting in.
Yeah.
And the loyalty just lacked, bro. That's like I'll say that to new up and coming cats. If you got a group of people, man, stick to a plan. The number one thing is communication. Make sure y'all communicate. Keep the communication solid. If anybody's ever feeling any type of way, call a meeting. We used to have meetings. I'm giving free game away, by the way. Plug. I hope y'all paying attention. This is for free. Call and have a meeting every week. Have it twice a week, man, and just really be honest with people, man. Don't withhold things. Like, let the producer is an important part of this, and so is the artist. And the artist is not an artist without the producer, and the producer can just be a producer without the artist, where he can do a lot of different things, but at the end of the day, he still needs the artist. So at the end of the day, man, they just need to work it out and be together. So to come back to the question, I mean, they're both a big loss. You can't pick one or the other, man. Some people easily could do that, but I've been in the game so long and well-rounded that I understand that both of them are important parts to it, where people may act like artists come a dime a dozen. There's only a certain type of artist that comes around every so often, and they can't be duplicated no matter what you do. I mean, go back and look at No Limit, and shout out to Master P. I've been watching a lot of documentaries on them. I mean, when he lost the two producers, he was still Master P and No Limit, and they still rocked out, but it did not sound nowhere close to it, you know? Like, and it showed that the producer was an essential part of that. And then when they had the production and they didn't have the artist, it wasn't the same either. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, damn. But when everything was a mesh and a piece together, like, No Limit was unstoppable, dog. Like, everything was a hit. Crazy.
The reason I brought that up, I've been watching a lot of documentaries as well. So I found this interesting hip hop promoter. Like, he's a promoter for Ruthless Records, right?
Okay.
So, like, he tells a story, like, he's like, yo, one day, like, I walk into the studio and, like, I see, like, 30 different producers, but I don't see Dr. Dre in there or whatever, right? And then he's like, come to find out, like, this was, like, when he had left, but he never told the promoter, so he didn't see them in the studio for, like, 2 months. And I guess that was when they were trying to starve him out and not pay him and all that stuff, which is the reason why they had all the producers there. So he was like, yo, y'all can recover from that Ice Cube thing. Y'all cannot recover from, like, a dope producer that does, like, all that stuff. So that's why I brought that up. I want to get your opinion on it. So,
they come a dime a dozen, bro.
Yeah, for real.
But those ones, like I was saying, those ones are not replaceable.
Yeah, for sure. As you see, they never recovered from that. It was done once he finally left. Like, it's pretty much a wrap. Even though they dropped another album, like, that dude was the spirit of the group. So, like, once he left, that. You can
look at Cash Money. Look at Cash Money, though.
Yeah.
Look at Cash Money. They still had dope ass producers, but once Wayne was gone, man, it changed the scenario.
Over.
Yeah. So those ones that come very rare. I don't want to say dime a dozen, but they rare producers and rare artists. And there ain't no way around it, bro. Some of them are better than others, way better than others, and those are the ones that's just irreplaceable. Like, Dre is an irreplaceable producer. I don't care what nobody says.
Yeah, once he left, that was a wrap. The group was over. Done.
Mm-hmm.
But that goes back to your whole thing of, like, communication, meetings, and being on the stage.
Be loyal, man. Don't let money get in the way, which is hard to say, but I mean, you can't let money just destroy what people that y'all built, man. Remember when didn't nobody have shit, you know?
Yeah, for sure. For sure. We have 5 minutes left, so I shall let you say anything you didn't get to say earlier in our conversation.
Yeah, man. Just make sure y'all stay tuned, stay plugged in. Follow me at BEEZYRMG. Stream all the stuff on all the streaming outlets. It's still the same name, BEEZYRMG. Yeah, man. Follow Brew_Media. the company. Yeah, man, I'm just grinding. Gonna put out a great album. I hope people enjoy it. We're gonna shoot some videos this time. Yeah, man, we're gonna get it going. Shout out to Quasi, man, by the way. He got a lot of video packages coming soon for you up and coming artists that need some video shoot production. We about to work out something real dope for artists, man. This where they can afford it at the end of the day, man. And we're gonna do some dope stuff.
For sure. And that was Quasi you're talking about?
Quasi, yeah.
Okay, shout out to Quasi, bro.
Yeah, man.
Okay, I'm going to post this video once we're done. And
For sure.
And he needs a check for that bottle.
Need a check, dog.
It's free
I done plugged the hell out of this water. Hey, if somebody see it, watch this, at least half of the time, they're gonna go get a bottle of this water.
For sure. Like every time I talk to you on the podcast, at least that's there.
Plug, water. Get it.
Free advert.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
I appreciate y'all rocking with me, dog. Y'all been very loyal, man. And we're gonna turn up some stuff, man, together, man. I look forward to the future. I know we got a lot of stuff to do together. People be shocked, man. Maybe work out something really dope that we won't talk about on cam just yet, but I'm excited about doing some stuff, dog.
For sure. Feelings mutual. Yeah. Anything else before we end?
Oh yeah. Instagram, give me my blue check, man. Come on. I just had to say that, man. Hey, I ain't like Boosie saying, give me my account back, dog.
They took his.
Give me a check, dog. Give me that blue check next to my name. That's all I want, bro.
For sure. They might actually do it. We never know.
Yeah, right. Don't ask, don't receive.
Yeah, that's true. Get into existence.
Right. Most definitely.
All right, bro. Like, I appreciate you for joining me about this album talk. Pretty cool.
For sure, man.
I look forward to all of the projects that you guys have dropping.
Most definitely. We about to. Hey, we're gonna heat up the winter.
Yo, does this snow in Texas?
Man, it used to, man. We be getting some what they call it, thunder snow.
Thunder snow?
We get a few sprinkles, bro. People can't drive on the road out here with a few sprinkles, bro. That shit's so funny. That is crazy, bro.
Okay, for sure. Like I just wondered, did it snow there? Because I've never been.
It just get cold as hell. That's what happens.
All right.
Reba, shout out to my sister, man. Y'all go check out her facial products.
Hey, what does she do?
Man, anything beauty, you need to do a podcast with her. Straight
Yo.
up. She's a model too, by the way.
BZ's, you see your sister?
Yeah, man. I always call myself like a big brother, man.
Okay.
But not blood, but yeah. Tell people to check out her face products, bro. She cold.
BZ sister. I want to do a podcast, so I'm gonna get your Instagram from him, and I'm gonna message you.
Hit her, Reba. Plug.
For sure, I'm down. Again,
bro.
Thank you for joining me. I look forward to the album again, and
for sure.
Have a great night, sir. I like that.
Too,
That Laker hat, by the way. But
for sure. Yeah. Oh, you know it.
All right, for sure, bro. Have a good one.
All right.